Hey, it's Mr. Bass, and today I'm doing an unboxing of some lures that I just purchased from 6 Cents Fishing and Z-Man. Then I have a special item at the end that I will share with you. I think you'll like it. All right, I got some more of the panoramas. I really like these, especially for bed fishing. This bluegill color I also like, live bluegill. You can see it looks very realistic. Bass, of course, hate bluegill around their beds, so this is just a great bait to try there. I also, in the same color, got a 9.0, much bigger. You can see how it compares in size to these 5.0s. A lot bigger, but gotta try it. And then the live shad color, this is a good color for my lake. And I always have some of these smaller, these are the 3.5s, but I always have some of these smaller ones at the ready. If you haven't tried the panorama, it's fun. It's a very different bait. It has an incredibly unique action. Go check out some videos on it. I also got some of these Aussies. These are the 4.0 size by Ben Milliken. I got 3 different colors: Ghost Pro Shad, Spanish Bone, and Green Pumpkin Pro. And I've taken these out of the package so you can kind of see up close what they look like. So here's the Ghost Pro Shad color. And you can see there's a lot of subtle color differences in there. It really does look very much like a live shad. And this bait, if you haven't seen it, it's smooth, and the shape is kind of tapered down like that. It's really kind of shaped like a fluke, but it has this tail that's a little more flexible. So that's the Ghost Pro Shad color. Green Pumpkin Pro is just a nice green pumpkin, but it has some purple in it. It's also got like black flecks in it, but it has some pretty prominent purple in here. And by prominent is I can easily see it when I look at it this way, but up against the, maybe you can see some of that purple in there now. So it's not just plain old green pumpkin. It's got some purple. And the last color, Spanish Bone. Again, look at all the different ways the light reflects off of this, and you can see other colors in it. I think this is going to look very lifelike in the water. So that's the soft plastics I got from them. But the other thing that's brand new that I thought, man, I got to try, the wig. You know, hair jigs are really, they are a staple for bass fishing, but so many people, I think, overlook these and do not try them. In fact, I'm guilty of the same thing. I really didn't throw hair jigs at all, and then I went and fished a tournament as a co-angler up on the St. Lawrence River, and everybody was throwing hair jigs, black ones, for the smallies. And so I bought some, and sure enough, they definitely are fish catchers. I think I got all the same size, 3/32 ounce, but I wanted to try several different colors. So I got their black. Man, I don't know how that reflection's gonna look. And then their brownie. Very nice. Black light, which is purple and black. Pro minnow, I really like this one. And olive. And I'll take one out of the package. Let's take the olive out, just so you can get an up close look at it. Fuzzy. Fuzzy, fuzzy. That's the magic secret sauce. This subtle movement in the water, it undulates and really looks lifelike in the water. And it's not just for smallies. Largemouth, spotted bass, they'll all eat a hair jig. Okay, not a bad 6 cents haul. Now let's crack open the Z-Man. Okay, one of my favorite shaky head baits is the Z-Man Mag Fatties. And I don't know if these are new. It's just the first time I've seen them. The TRD Fatties. And you know, I love a Ned rig. And I love the fatties, the big fatties. So I thought, I am gonna try. I'm not gonna go crazy. I just bought a couple of packs of these. This is Goby Bryant, which has kind of like a darker back and then silvery belly. This Goby Bryant really has some cool colors in it. Orange fleck, purple fleck, black fleck. I also got a green pumpkin Goby, which has got a bunch of purple in it. There, you can really see it from the bottom, from the back. I will let you know how that goes after I do some Ned rig fishing with the TRD Fatties. This may be a complete gimmick. The Rattlesnaker, but they had it on sale. So I thought, well, okay, I'll try it. It's basically just a tool that helps you insert nail weights into a Lastec. Inserting a nail weight, here's some nail weights right here. Inserting a nail weight is really easy on regular soft plastics. But that Elastec stuff, it's challenging. So they say this is the secret to it. This magically solves the problem, so we shall see. Now, I'd really like in the comments if you could give me your opinion of the Z-Man Evo. Now, this is something that kind of frustrates me the way tackle companies do things. You know, Z-Man Fishing came out with the original chatterbait. Back then it was just called the chatterbait because it was the only one. It crushed the fishing market, dominated. Everybody was just killing them on that bait. And they were selling like hotcakes everywhere. And then Brett Height with Green Fish Lures or something like that. I think that's the name of the company. They got together with Z-Man and they created the Jackhammer. And the Jackhammer, as we all know, incredible action. You know, and it has probably won more money than any other bladed jig on the market, the Jackhammer. It was perfect. So why create another one? Well, I don't blame Z-Man. What they're doing is they're trying everything they can to keep the sales high. And so they've created the Evo. So they create the Evo and everybody's like, oh my gosh, the Evo is amazing. It's incredible. It is just tearing up the market. It's just the hottest, newest thing. All the influencers are out there throwing the Evo now, which means they're sponsored by Z-Man. But here's the problem for Z-Man. The Evo only costs like $9.99, which is still a lot of money, by the way. They were getting 20 bucks, 21 bucks, and now it's down to like 16 bucks, $15.99 for the Jackhammer. So every time you buy an Evo instead of a Jackhammer, they lose $6. So they're like, man, how can we get the Evo up to the same price as the Jackhammer? Well, this is how they did it. The Evo Tungsten Chatterbait Elite. Tungsten. So now by making the head tungsten, it's created a whole, this has solved every problem. This is the most amazing thing since sliced bread. But it's the same price now as the Jackhammer. Is it really that good? Well, of course I have to try it. But I'm not sold on it. I really am not, because I don't see the point in eliminating the Jackhammer. Now, what they would say is, no, you need Jackhammers, you need Evos, you need tungsten Evos, and you need all the others that they make. With a moving bait, like a vibrating jig, I really don't know what the advantage of tungsten would be. The only thing that I can see that they say is an advantage is it's got a smaller, denser head. So the head's a little smaller. It doesn't weigh any less. I just don't know. So anyway, if you know more about this and you want to put in the comments about why this Tungsten Evo is so amazing, let me know. I got a few colors of it. This is Bama Craw. And you know, one of the Evo's claim to fame is that the blade has all this sparkly bling on it. Look at that. instead of just plain old stainless steel color. I got lava craw since we're getting to springtime fishing, and I always like to have some red. And this color is a good color, lava craw. I got a couple of each, so 2 lava craws and 2 Bama craws. See, I'm not going crazy. I'm just buying a couple to try. And we will see if the Tungsten Evo is really all that it's cracked up to be. All right, that was a pretty small unboxing for me, but I do have one special thing that I bought that some of you might be interested in. From 6 Cents Fishing, the Milliken 7.2 medium heavy, moderate fast traveling rod. Look at that. This is light as a feather. I cannot tell you, I mean, for traveling, this is great. And I know that they make traveling rods out there, some do, but there just aren't many and they're not very good. Unless you're a fly fisherman. If you're a fly fisherman, those guys travel all over the world with their rods. So all their rods break down, they put them in a tube. I guess the only thing I'd say here is maybe I want a tube to protect this more than just this case. But let's open it up and see what it looks like in real life. It's got a Velcro strap on it, kind of fold it out like this. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. For 7'2", that's a long rod for. All right, so here's the handle, the grip, the reel seat. This is your graphite here. This is a plastic trigger. This feels plastic and metal. And then you've got Milliken's logo on there. It's green. It's got some dark green here. Pretty cool looking. All right, let's get the rest out. 7.2 medium heavy mod fast. Says you can throw up to 3/4 ounce lure on it. It's got Fuji guides. This is kind of nice too. This has a pretty long insert to, you always gotta, you always worry about breaking a rod that's in multiple pieces. But hey, every rod can break. Believe me, I broke tons of them. Then here's the third piece. Again, you can kind of see how there's that much kind of rod that slides inside, although it doesn't seat all the way down. Okay. And then just the rod tip. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guides on the rod tip piece. And it all slides together very well. It looks great. And I guess the next thing I need to do is I need to fish it. Don't I? Let's turn it this way. It looks pretty darn good. I am going to carry this bad boy everywhere I go. And just keep it in the truck, and I'll always have a way to fish. All right, that's going to do it for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please smash that like button and share the video with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great fishing season, and we'll see you next time. Happy fishing!